This is the second in our series of videos on the 9 personality styles of the Enneagram. We're going to talk about personality style 2, which we call striving to feel connected. If you are a type 2, you may learn some things about yourself that will help you understand how other people see you and what you can do to be more effective in work and in your relationships with other people. If you work with a type 2, this can help you understand more about them, what makes them tick, how you can more effectively interact with them. 2s interact with the world by striving to feel connected. They want to find a bond with people. They want to find an emotional resonance. They want to find things in common. They're often selfless, caring, and nurturing people when they're at their best. They can focus on helping other people meet their needs in really effective ways, building rapport easily, finding common ground, and exercising empathy about what people's needs are and how the 2 can help them meet those needs. When they overdo this strategy of striving to feel connected, they can forget to take care of their own needs. They can be too focused on other people and what's important to them, and not focused enough on what's important to the 2. Under stress, they can fear that if they're not closely connected to other people, they can become isolated. So they're often concerned about not focusing on their own demands too much, because that will help them or force them to lose that connection with other people. The chief asset is their ability to connect to people, right? They can find ways to make people feel good about themselves. They can find ways to help people. They can find ways to be of value to people. So often they're very good in roles like human resources or in helping professions, therapists, and even they can make great salespeople because of their ability to connect. All right? They read emotional currents well, and they very often know what's just the one thing that somebody else needs to feel better. What they like in others is friendliness, sharing a feeling, displays of emotion. What they dislike in others is a coldness or aloofness, unavailability, or people who don't have any needs that the 2 can't help them satisfy. They can frustrate other people with some of their behaviors. They can flatter people too much in their attempts to make them feel good. They can be too emotional for some people, and they can feel intrusive when they try too hard to connect to others. The approach to problem solving the 2s have is they think, I'm fine, what can I do to help you change, or you grow, or you be more effective? Their belief about work is that they feel that things will be best when they can find ways to help people, to help other people meet their needs. How do other people see 2s? Well, they look at them and they see some good things, a lot of good things, and they see them as being very helpful. They see them as being concerned, expressive, dependable, often very engaging people. But sometimes they see some things that are less positive. They can see them as people who can be intrusive, who can be too flattering, who can be angry at times or prideful, or trying to help people when they don't really need help. 2s get themselves into trouble when they tell themselves that people who really appreciate what I do for them are more important than others and deserve to be treated differently. So they can play favorites by focusing more on people that they connect with and less on people that they don't. They have a particular leadership style that we call the coach. The high side of the coach is that 2s focus on other people developing. They are really good at helping people grow, at finding ways in which they can improve, and they very often do it in a way that's very supportive and nurturing rather than judgmental. They shine when they get a chance to help other people thrive. They really do thrive in roles where they get to help other people grow and develop. Communication style for 2s is they're generally upbeat and focused on bonding with and helping other people. They like a personal connection when they interact with people, so it's good to make sure that you're building that when you interact with 2s. They often focus on personal issues, and they tend to make more eye contact. Again, it's a way of bonding, and it's a way of building rapport before they start getting down to business. And finally, they're generally uncomfortable when other people focus on just the facts. Okay, again, the 2 wants to build some rapport before they move on. Okay, so keep these in mind when you're interacting with a 2. Don't just get right to business, but instead build a little bit of connection first. So if you are a type 2, some things here that you might be able to pay more attention to when you look for ways to improve. If you are a type 2, this will hopefully help you understand their behavior a little bit more, help you be more effective in the way that you interact with them and communicate with them. If you want to learn more about the 2 or any of the other personality styles, You can look into our Personalities at Work program at awareness2action.com or send us an email at info@awareness2action.com.